Alright, welcome back to part 6 of Detorcium. Last time we fell down this well here and, well, now we're at the bottom here. And there's oil here. Ooh, fully filled. Okay. So, we are in a red room. Oh wait, maybe we're not. Maybe it's just because of this. Oh, this whole time I thought it was red, but it was just because I was hurt. Oh, okay. Okay. And I have 32 tinderboxes. You know, those would be really starting to weigh me down now, I think. Someone died here. Mary's grave. Oh, it's Mary. Here, let me just... There we go. Oh, look at that. I get a nice particle effect with me. And that's a really tiny statue there. Oh, I can't move. Oh. Okay, so there was just a cave-in over here. Oh, let's see. We got more pigs. Oh, are those supposed to be human remains? Or is there like a monster? I guess those were just human remains. Oh, I'm just gonna run. No, monster, no!
Floor.
Ah, crap. Oh, man. I'm foobarred. Oh, maybe I'm not. He's walking away. Okay, I think he's gone now. Alright, I just had to wait him out. So, okay. So I can't get up there. It's, you know, destroyed. You can get close, but you can't actually. Oh, there's another way over here. I never even saw it. But it's boarded up anyways. Do I have anything to break it down with? Nope. Oh, this was from the beginning. That's right. Yeah, because... well, it's video game logic. In real life, you can just crawl through it. That's right. I don't need to go over there, but I know exactly where this is. Oh, look at this. I found a needle. Probably for that door over there, right? Am I right? Yep. I could pick the door lock with the needle there. Why can my guy barely move? Is that why? Let me move, man! Oh, okay. I have to decide, left or right. Should I go back against Lord Philip? Or should I help him? What is the right decision? We are gonna go and help him. As I slowly walk up the staircase, I ascend to my death as I go to help out the person who never helped out my brother Richard. I can barely go up these steps, so I must bunny hop my way to the top.
I walked slowly up the stairs and back to the entrance door. My head was a mess, and I was trying to find an excuse for what I was about to do. I loved my brother deeply, but I did not agree with his opinion. Down in the office, when I was reading the project Detorcium, I understood how big it was. The government, the king himself, and many others were involved. They made our streets safe, protected the people of our country from those monsters. I read their files. Some of them killed many people in the most horrific ways possible. Burned alive, used acid, or raped dead victims. Those people deserved it all, and even more.
Necrophiliacs.
I might not agree with their methods, but it was justified. They did all they could to prevent other horrors. They got important information from those abominations. were able to catch their accomplices or stop organized criminals, and that is what counts. All of this is made for greater good, and even if many people don't see it that way, I do. This is the right choice. When the Lord returned back to the castle, he found me waiting in his office. We talked for hours. I confessed who I was and that I knew the truth and was ready to help him. He was quite shocked at first, but was able to recover soon. We debated about his methods. I was trying to persuade him to change them and get rid of the prison guards. He took my ideas with a slight reservation, but we made quite a progress since then. At the beginning we established a fragile alliance. He helped me to dig up my brother and properly bury him. I was sure that Richard would be so ashamed of me, but it was my choice to make after all. When I looked into Lord Philip's eyes, I saw a great regret and sadness that only made me certain that there is still something human left in me. In a few months we even became good friends. It took 2 years before the guilt broke him completely and he deceased. After that it was over. Prisoners were taken away and I started to work for a new owner. I never had the slightest doubt that I made the right decision. I saved many lives in the process and I'm proud of it. Even though my brother will certainly disagree. But I'm not my brother, I'm myself.
Huh. Interesting. That was actually pretty good. You know what? I'm going to redo this, and I'm going to choose the other exit to see how that one is. Okay, so we're gonna do the other exit. This time we're going to go against Lord Philip, and we're gonna see how that ending is. I probably chose the right decision before, but this time we're gonna choose probably the wrong decision. Alright. I think.
I entered the office. The smell of old books and parchment was quite familiar. I remembered how I used to sit with my brother in our library and listen to his voice. At that moment my pain was even bigger. I agreed with my brother unconditionally, even though I knew that the prisoners inflicted the same pain on their own victims. They were murderers, they killed and raped. One of them even burned the whole village with women and children calmly sleeping in their beds. Hundreds of people died by the merciless hands, and many others still could, if it wasn't for governmental interference and help of Lord Philip. But that didn't give them the right to play God. They were jury, judge, and executioner for one. I came closer to the table and saw further. Project Detorcium was written on the cover. I opened it and for seconds stood petrified. Hundreds of pages with different torturing methods. The whole list of every prisoner that was held in this castle. And at the end, binding contract with the government and the signature of the king himself. At that moment I thought my task was impossible, but I was still determined to follow it through. In the memory of my brother's lost life, they will be punished. I took the file and ran as fast as I could. I sent a copy of the project to every influential lord in the country. The government immediately declined any connection with Detorcium. They got rid of all the evidence I could ever acquire. They announced that it was only a way how to discredit the government. Of course everyone believed them, and those who didn't were too afraid to say a word. At the end, Lord Philip was blamed for everything. He was accused of treason and executed in front of all those he served that well. Where was justice in that? The point was that, while the king was preparing other projects with someone else. After so many years, the only thing left are your pictures, memories we used to share. Even now I still doubt if I made the right decision. But is there something as the right decision here? It was my decision, and that's what counts, no matter the result. I did what I thought was right, and I have to live with it.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume that that was the bad ending, and that was, well, by his words, Detorcium. I've been pronouncing it Detorcium. I don't know how to think about this game. You know, it had its bad moments, but all in all, I think it was pretty good. It was the longest one I've ever LP'd, and I'm certainly happy that I actually managed to finish it. There were a few times I wasn't very, excited, I guess you could say, as I was playing. The game had its flaws, for sure, but it was a whole lot better than some of the other games that I've played. And, yeah, it was actually not too bad, but it did get me kind of angry a few times. But, you know, most of that was probably my fault. So that was Detorcium. Tell me what you think in the comments, and maybe I'll do another one in the future. I will see you guys later. See ya. Bye-bye. I had a feeling it was gonna be stuck. Everything's stuck and locked in this place.